I never thought saying no would destroy everything. This wasn't just a house. It was a promise. A promise I made to myself after years of sacrifice. A sanctuary built on the shores of a peaceful lake. It was the place where my kids would grow up, where we'd make memories that would last a lifetime. For 2 incredible years, it was exactly that. It was perfect. Our own little piece of heaven. Then, they came with their plans. The Homeowners Association. They had this grand vision for a community waterfront enhancement project. It sounded nice on paper, but their blueprint showed a new drainage channel, cutting right across the edge of my property. Dangerously close to the house, I pointed out the risks, showed them the surveyor's reports, explained how it could compromise the foundation. I thought reason would prevail. I said no. I thought that was my right. But my refusal wasn't the end of the discussion. It was the start of a war. They saw my objection, not as a valid concern, but as a challenge to their authority. The friendly waves from neighbors turned into cold stares. Then came the letters, the fines for things I couldn't even comprehend, the shade of my mailbox, the height of the grass by a single inch. It was a coordinated campaign of harassment, designed to break me, to make me fall in line. One morning, the sound of heavy machinery woke me up. They were there, digging, tearing up the earth just feet from my home, exactly where I had begged them not to. I ran out, screaming, pleading, but they just held up a piece of paper, a permit they'd pushed through without my final consent. They wouldn't even look me in the eye. The rain came down in sheets, a torrential downpour the likes of which we hadn't seen in years. The new channel they had dug wasn't just a ditch, it was a funnel. It gathered the storm's fury and aimed it directly at my home. I watched in helpless horror as the water, brown and churning, surged not away, but toward my foundation. It was a torrent, a river of their creation, and it was swallowing my dream whole. The water poured into the basement, rising inch by agonizing inch. The home I had built with love and savings was being drowned. Not by an act of God, but by an act of ego. They didn't just ignore my warning, they weaponized it against me. This wasn't a mistake, this was a message. And now, standing in the ruins of my sanctuary, I have a message for them. This is not over. This is my home, and this is my fight.